2017 was probably Nintendo's greatest year of all time. They had big games almost every other month, and ever since then, it really just hasn't felt the same. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, they just didn't hit the same. Yes, of course, we got Smash and games like Animal Crossing, but at the end of the day, there was just no one particular year that went crazy with its different releases. Well, that might be until we enter 2022, because it looks like 2022 might actually be the exact replica of what 2017 was, but just full of sequels. Now, I've been telling you guys ever since they mentioned Splatoon 3 was coming next year that Nintendo looked like they were planning to do some type of 2017 rewrap, where they did everything they did in the first year of the Switch back again in this year of 2022, and with a whole slew of new information and details about games that could be coming in 2022, I want to talk about each individual game and how it compares to its 2017 counterpart. But before we get started, if you guys are excited about 2022, stop what you're doing, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to stay up to date on all the upcoming Nintendo news and updates that's going to absolutely pour in towards the end of this year and early next year. It's going to be a ride, I can tell you. I feel it coming on the horizon. The storm is coming, so make sure you're subscribed and have the notifications turned on to stay up to date. First game we have is Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2. In 2017, we started the Nintendo Switch in March with Breath of the Wild, so when is Breath of the Wild 2 coming next year? Well, I don't think it really matters as long as it comes next year. I know they said they're aiming for 2022, which is not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be around the holiday season next year instead of actually starting the Switch off. If it was starting to switch off, I feel like we'd know a lot more information about the game by now, but we really don't know still anything. We've seen barely any type of gameplay trailer, just a teensy-weensy little one at E3, and besides that, we still have so many questions about the game, and they need time to kind of, expand that and kind of talk about the game like at E3 or something like that. So I think it's going to be a big holiday title, and that's very exciting though, because that is one of the biggest confirmations that it is kind of repeating what we did in 2017. So Splatoon 2 came out in summer of 2017, and we know that Splatoon 3 is coming out next year, and many reports are saying it's either going to come out early summer or kind of late spring, which is very interesting, a lot earlier than what we anticipated. So it looks like Splatoon 3 is about to start advertisement also very soon, as we heard that this direct coming up in the fall is actually going to focus a lot on that game, so we can expect Splatoon 3 to obviously be a big hit next year, and it is once again repeating almost exactly what it did in 2017 with just a straight sequel or threequel, and that's pretty interesting. There's nothing much else to say there, but another Splatoon game, and that is so far on track with 2017. Next up, we had Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle in 2017 towards the fall, which was just an absolutely random title, but believe it or not, the game is getting a sequel in 2022 called Sparks of Hope, which we don't actually know when it's going to drop. There's not that much information on the game so far, so it could be earlier in the year, it could be later, we really don't know, but it is just a wild game to actually get a sequel, and just a weird odds that a game like that from 2017 is coming back in 2022, which once again has us speculating what else is coming from 2017. Well, we are still nowhere near done. Now, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 finished the year of 2017 in December, and if you haven't been around the internet at all lately, well, you missed a lot, because apparently Xenoblade 3 is finishing development, and according to lots of different rumors and different sources, it was supposed to be revealed already at the beginning of this year, but the pandemic had a big effect on the dev team, and obviously when the trailer was going to drop, so they needed more time and ended up pushing the project back a little bit, but apparently it's at the very end of development, and it's coming next year. Now, we don't know when, and this still could be very, very, very long of a wait, meaning even December of 2022, because we really don't have a title that really fits that slot. Nintendo never really releases a big game in December, so this is definitely a rare occurrence, and the fact that this is matching up almost perfectly with 2017 again is very interesting. Now, those are all the games that are somewhat confirmed, with Xenoblade Chronicles being the somewhat. The rest are 100% coming next year. But what about Mario Odyssey? Let's talk about some things that are still in 2017 that has not got a counterpart revealed or, announced for 2022. And that, starting off with Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey was an October title and one of the huge bangers for 2017. Obviously, a big, brand new, expansive, open world 3D Mario game. Is it possible that we could get Odyssey 2? Well, we know that Nintendo never really skips a year with nothing Mario. It could be another spin-off game next year or something, but we just got Mario Golf, we just got another Mario Party coming this year, so it would kind of have to be another mainline Mario game, whether it's 2D or 3D, and I almost expect it and almost guarantee it to be 3D, which means Odyssey 2 could very well happen. And of course, we still have tons of time, as Odyssey was initially announced in the January Switch presentation of 2017 and released in October, so there's definitely plenty of time. We could get some type of announcement in this Direct coming up in the fall, or maybe the Direct in the spring, early of next year. There's still plenty of time to announce this Mario game and get us excited and have a big segment for that and Breath of the Wild at E3 in 2022. E3 could be just as amazing as the year itself, so it's going to be a very exciting time if Odyssey 2 actually does make the cut. Now this is where it gets very interesting. So in 2017 we had ARMS, which was a completely new IP. I don't think we're getting ARMS 2 in 2022, but rather I think it's going to be replaced with either a big Kirby game or a big Donkey Kong game, but only one of those. I don't know which one, but both of them have been rumored like mad. So what I did was just moved on to the next year, which actually in the beginning of 2018 we got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and we got a brand new Kirby game in the form of Star Allies. So we could very well see one of those games make an appearance, or maybe even both of them if Nintendo goes crazy. So ARMS is out, but Kirby or Donkey Kong is in. In fact, maybe this is the Kirby replacing, and maybe Donkey Kong actually replaces Mario, since we've heard that the Mario Odyssey team was working on a big new 3D Donkey Kong, so maybe that's the new Mario this year instead of, you know, Mario himself. It's Donkey Kong. But whatever it is, I do think instead of ARMS 2 or something related to ARMS, we're gonna get the next big 3D Kirby game or the next big 2D/3D Donkey Kong. One of those are gonna jump in, I just don't know which one. This one might be a little bit of a stretch, I'll admit, but there was technically a Mario Kart game in 2017 with the port of Mario Kart 8 being Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They added some things such as a new revamped battle mode and different things to the actual core gameplay and characters, and it was pretty good, you know, but it's definitely, and I mean definitely, time for a new Mario Kart. And what if Nintendo repeats this, of course, in 2022 and gives us a huge new Mario Kart game in the spring or something like that? That would be phenomenal, and I would even take that as the big Mario title of the year. We need a new Mario Kart desperately. I have been playing Mario Kart 8 since I was like in middle school, so I need something else. This is just dragging on me, but I can't wait to see if this is actually going to happen. I think a Mario Kart would absolutely break the internet, with Smash coming to an end with its final DLC character apparently. Probably the last character. That means we need another big online game, and Mario Golf is not going to cut it. So we need something else, and I think Mario Kart 9 or whatever the next big Mario Kart is definitely going to be coming very soon and has to be almost done being worked on. It's been way too long. It's time to see what the project is, Nintendo. But that is my predictions, and based off of my theories that I still have been having about 2022 just being a repeating year of what 2017 was for the Switch. It might seriously be a grand year. I know we've been saying this for a while, and I was saying that about 2020. That was before we even knew about the pandemic that was going to happen and plague us all. And then 2021 was obviously still being affected by that this year, but 2022, this is the year where we break free. This is the year where things get back to normal, and I know it's going to be the year of absolutely huge titles. Let me know in the comments down below how excited you are about these games, and do you think any of these extra games will be coming to match their counterparts in 2017? If you have any other ideas for any other games that could be coming, put them down in the comments down below also. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, stop what you're doing, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Nintendo all the time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.